look at this place, folks. I didn't recognize the name of the address because these folks sold their place. It's a new owner here now. And we just built this pool for them, 2 years ago, I guess it was. There. Well, you can see she's dirty. We got a hot tub there too. They've had that for a year longer. All right, so this is like the first cleanup. So the pool was opened. They might have scooped some out, maybe not. I don't think so. So this would be the first cleaning. This kind of dirt here was very fine silt. It'll choke up your filter, sand filter, kind of fast. And all those leaves, of course, will. You can see the stuff in the corners. It's thicker than it looks. Luckily, though, we have a very high water level. See, we're right at the top of the skimmer, so I'm going to be able to do this on waste, but I'm going to have to scoop some of this out very, very carefully, mind you. You can see it's sucked in right over the two main drains there and there. First, we'll skim off the surface a little bit first, and then we'll back it on waste. And yeah, it's going to take a while, but we'll get her cleaned up. Stick around, be right back. Okay, we're all finished. I had a couple extra things to do too. Had no pool jets in there for some reason. I don't know why. So this took me about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm letting the skimmer box finish off the rest of the stuff that's in the surface. It's slightly cloudy. It's not crystal clear because I just put shock in it. We need another jet there too. Which always makes it a little bit cloudy. It had no chlorine in it at all, so it's going to go cloudy for a little bit, but I'm 100% sure that this pool is going to be perfect in about an hour or two. It didn't get brushed properly on the opening, so it still needs a good brushing. I can still see some spots on the sides that aren't perfect, but not bad for, you know, just over an hour's worth of work. We popped the lights in, so if it wasn't so cold, the water's not that warm. You could be swimming this weekend. Love and peace from Canada. We are YouTube. Well, I didn't really like what the work order said about this pool. So let's take a look here. It's not very clean. It's a bit cloudy though, isn't it? Shouldn't be this cloudy. But it's not too bad. We'll get her cleaned up, folks. Thought I'd show you guys something different here at this place. This is kind of like a spongy, soft decking that I'm walking in. It's actually made of bits of plastic. A little boat out there. A little way across the bay. Not a very nice day, as you can see today. Gray and dull. There's our mountain there with the ski hills. No snow on them now. So yeah, this stuff here, let's take a close look at it. You can see it's little tiny bits of plastic, right? It's like ground up and then they, you know, it's basically bonded together. So this is really soft to walk on with your feet. It's not that thick of a layer, as you can see there on the lid. So I think we just built this pool last year, or a year before, I think. I've seen this stuff before, this decking material, if you will, but only in a playground area, not around a pool deck like this. And boy, is this ever nice. You know, I don't know how hot it gets in the summer for your feet, but you know, it's a light color, so it shouldn't get too hot. But boy, is it ever nice to stand on. And you see, it's pretty clean. I don't know if they have washed it or cleaned it off there, or maybe it's kind of a you know, just something that washes itself a bit. But it's cool stuff. I just thought I'd show you guys that. Love and peace from Canada, our YouTube. Well, check this place out, folks. I've never been up here before. It's quite the view. Right on the edge of the army base, just outside of Meaford, Ontario, Canada. And as you see from the sign, it says the Irish Mountain Lookout. So that's where I came from this morning, came all the way up here. So that's Meaford there, and Thornbury is way the other side. You can barely see a little white tip way down there. So yeah, really nice view. So can't really see too much this way. Owen Sound would be that way. You can see the edge of the mountain there in the background where the ski hills are. All the foliage is coming in and the leaves are budding nice. Just an awesome view up here. Really cool. I'm actually supposed to be on this road here. I've never been to this place before. And the address that it was on. So this road here is the same as this road up here behind me. It's kind of continuation. A lot of these roads do that up here, like they don't go straight across. It'll be like a little jog and then across. You know how the different counties line up and all that stuff. So here we are, Irish Mountains, Meaford, Ontario. You've got a big chair, a big red chair. Nice. This is one of my favorite places to come. Beautiful horses, some cute little dogs here. And their pool's indoors, so it really doesn't get very dirty. What's up, buddy? I love these two horses. We filmed them last year. Remember, he came right up to the fence and was all curious there. We got some nice grass out there for munching. So, get this one done. Okay, the first couple of calls are done. We had a pool and a spa. Geez, there's already mosquitoes out already here, trying to eat me alive. So we're down in Beaver Valley today, folks. One of my favorite routes to do. And as you can see, we're really starting to bud in the trees. It really just popped here last week. Another week or so and it'll be almost all solid green, I think. Looking a lot more friendly, but I thought we'd stop and take a quick look at this for a second. Because this is new. It wasn't here last year. And I'm sure some of you know exactly what it is before I've even got up to it. And for those of you guessing, this is a hockey rink. This is a Canadian staple. And boy, this is a nice one. They did a great job on this. So you can see it's all melted and dry there now, right? But they've got nice boards, they've got nets, they've got lights up. And they got a... We've got a puck in there, ready to go. So piping, I guess, to the air conditioning unit to freeze water and stuff there, right? So they did a proper job here. And look at the base underneath it. They got all these engineered joists under there for stability stuff. So yeah, it's a proper job that they did here. Must be a lot of fun. It's not a full-size rink, as you can see, but you know, still have a lot of fun in your backyard. Have some hockey games, great for the kids. And you know, when people grow out of it or get tired of it, they can disassemble this and you know, maybe sell it or whatever. But yeah, I thought that was neat. I'll just show you guys that. And I'm sure my friends in the southern states haven't really seen hockey rinks in people's backyards. Usually, you know, like they'll just flood out an area. I remember we used to do that when we were kids, and then, you know, you can do quite a bit with plastic and just a few boards and stuff like that, right? But that's a nice job that they've done there, right? So let's get on to the next call. Here we are at our favorite little orchard, folks. These apple trees really blossom quickly. There was just tiny buds 2 weeks ago, and now they're quite leafy, as you can see. Start to blossom. I see a few already starting to. Yeah, close up. They'll start to pop maybe another week or two. Crazy day today. Pouring thunderstorms. Well, look at the sky. Right? Pouring thunderstorms and then sunshine. It's gotten up to about 60 something there, so finally got the coat off. Nice. So we're gonna go down and check out this pool. Stick around, be right back, folks. For the wind noise, it's pretty windy up here today. Doesn't look like got any headway on this pool. The problem is, I will show you, I don't have enough water to do this properly. It's at the bottom of the skimmer. So as you can see, the pool's pretty dirty. It needs a good clean, but I don't have water. The water needs to be at least halfway above that skimmer box so I get the right suction and flow on my vacuum setup. And then there's so much dirt in here now that we really want to vac this on waste, which means I want the water, you know, to be almost at the top of that box, because we're going to lose 2 inches or so doing it on waste. That means all this dirt will go right out of the pool instead of in the filter. Problem putting it through the filter is you're going to use that just as much water backwashing the filter, because this will keep choking it up, right? So it's kind of, you know, 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Like, you just, you know, we need more water to do the job. It doesn't matter if we have it on waste or backwash, we're still going to go through a good 2 inches of water here, at least. So all I can do for now is check the chemical level, make sure the pump and filter are clean and running. So right now we're pulling water just on that main drain in the bottom of the pool. Luckily this pool has a valve that we can shut that on and off. I'll show you in here. So you can see down there I've got the skimmer shut off, so we're not trying to pull in any water or air in there. We're just on the main drain right now. We're flowing okay. There's no issues there. So at least that's a good sign. Otherwise, if we didn't have that going, we'd end up with a green pool pretty fast. So we'll check the chemicals and backwash the system and hightail it out of here, folks. Thanks for stopping in. Love and peace from Canada. We are YouTube.